Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video with BSC Daily. My name is Dale, and today I'm going to be talking about the 51st Binance Launchpool project called SAGA. In this video, we're talking about what SAGA is, diving into how does it work, how to join the Binance Launchpool, and as always, I'm going to be giving my own personal opinions as to what is the price of SAGA after listing and what should we do. Let's go. First, let's talk about the definition of SAGA. Binance, they have a pretty intensive research, so go ahead and check it out. The link is in the description. SAGA is a layer 1 protocol that allows developers to automatically spin off virtual machine agnostic, parallelized, and interoperable dedicated chains or chainlets that provides applications with infinite horizontal scalability. It sounds a little bit complicated, so I'm going to try my best to simplify what it means. So to my own interpretation, SAGA, it is a layer 1 that allows builders to build their own layer 1s on top of it. The builders, they can create their own dedicated layer 1 blockchains to run their own dApps, and those layer 1s are called chainlets. A lot of people sort of confuse SAGA with Cosmos because, they're all allowing other developers to build layer 1s on top, but keep in mind that the technical differences of SAGA and Cosmos is quite complicated because they share similar values, but there are small nuances. Cosmos is like a layer 0, right? It is a multi-chain ecosystem. It has a Cosmos SDK, a toolkit that allows developers to build their own independent layer 1s. In this picture, you can see a lot of these layer 1s, right? And what that means is that these layer 1s have their own functions, their own consensus mechanism, their own validator sets. For example, Binance Smart Chain or Injective or Neutral Network, they're all layer 1s that are built using the same Cosmos SDK, but they are independent and different and they don't share anything with each other. So it is vastly difficult to build a new layer 1 using the Cosmos SDK, right? Because you need to be tech savvy, you need to design your own effective security model, validator sets, all of that. And this is where SAGA is different. SAGA, it is a layer 1, it is not a layer 0, nor a multi-chain ecosystem. The chainlets, the layer 1s built on top of SAGA, they are independent in functions and consensus, but they share the same validators. All of the chainlets automatically inherit the security of SAGA mainnet. This makes it a lot easier for the builders. They don't need to worry about security or validators. They can use that of SAGA. This design gives SAGA a lot of advantages. For example, it provides easy to deploy solutions for the builders, right? Anyone can just create their own customized layer 1 with a few clicks on the SAGA web app. And if you already have your own layer 1, you can also integrate it on top of SAGA. Second, it has infinite horizontal scalability. What that means is all of the chainlets, they have different functions, capabilities, and not sharing the network powers to the other dApps. In theory, the applications, they can reach maximum speed and performance without having to worry about traffic or congestions. Another strength is that SAGA has costless transactions and low and predictable chain fees. Developers can choose whatever monetization model they like including a token of their own, fiat, or even the token of another ecosystem, because at the end of the day, they all use SAGA tokens to pay for the SAGA validators. So from a user standpoint, imagine all of the projects built on top of SAGA, they all use the same token as gas fee. You don't have to worry about buying native gas token whenever you go to a new chain with SAGA. Number 4 is interoperability and fast bridging. The users can freely and quickly transfer assets between the chainlets and SAGA and also other ecosystems using automatic interoperability and async composability. Because a chainlet offers fast finality of transactions, users can also take advantage of fast bridging out to also other chains. And the final thing is fully flexible stack. So developers enjoy their own dedicated chains, allowing for optimal flexibility and customizability of the environment. For example, a game developer can build their own chainlet for their game only. They don't have to share the network power with the other games or other dApps. For example, like if you want to build a game on Solana, then you have to share all of the network powers with other hundreds of dApps on Solana, right? So that there might be congestions. For example, like in the recent days, Solana is like 90% of all transactions fail, right? You don't want that to happen with your chain. So you can always build your own chainlet for your own game using SAGA. And plus, you can always like customize the chain to fit their games no matter how they like. So it's very incredible. Here are some of the notable achievements from SAGA. As of April 1st, 2024, the SAGA Innovator Program comprises of 350 projects with 80% focused on gaming. The remaining 10% involve NFTs and entertainment, while the another 10% are related to DeFi. Now, this is very much reasonable, as SAGA, I think, is best suited for Web3 games, and that's also their goal as well. Gamers, they need instant transactions, right, with close to zero fees. This cannot be done on Binance Smart Chain or Solana or Injective, for example, because the game developers, they cannot control the transactions on the fees of those networks. But if they were to build their own layer 1 on SAGA, for example, they can always provide a 0% fee transaction in an instant. That is why in March 2024, SAGA introduced the SAGA Origins, a game publishing division dedicated to launching innovative games. SAGA has also partnered up with several Layer 1 protocols, including Polygon, Avalanche, Celestia, Marble X, and Come to Us, to enhance their infrastructure using Chainlets. In terms of fundraising, SAGA raised about $15 million. The investors include Placeholder, Maven11, Longhash, Samsung as well, Come to Us, Polygon, Marisoko, Figment, and Chorus One. Now, don't get me wrong, $15 million is in no way a small amount. However, compared to other Layer 1s and also Layer 2s and other dApps protocols, which are raising hundreds of millions of dollars, 15 million sounds a bit mediocre in the crypto world. So that's just my little review as to what SAGA is. Please go ahead and read their documents, read the Binance research for more information. Alright, moving on to the second part, how do we join the launch pool? On April 4th, Binance announced that SAGA will be the 51st project launching on its launch pool. The users will be able to stake their BNB and FDUSD into separate pools to farm SAGA tokens over 4 days, starting from April 5th, 0 UTC to April 9th, 0 UTC. And then Binance will list SAGA at 2 p.m. UTC, April 9th. Here are some of the launch pool details. The token name is SAGA, obviously. The max token supply is 1 billion SAGA token. The launch pool token rewards is 45 million, which makes up 4.5% of the max supply. The initial circulating supply is 90 million SAGA, which is 9% of the max supply. If you stake BNB into the BNB pool, you will earn about 80% of the total rewards. And if you stake FDUSD, on the other hand, you will only get 20%. In order to participate in the SAGA launch pool, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description and support us, or you can go directly to the more. Go ahead, click on the Launchpad and Launch Pool, and then this page will show up. The next step is either choose the FDUSD pool or the BNB pool to stake your tokens. My advice is you would want to stake in the FDUSD pool because it's a stable coin, the price doesn't fluctuate that much. Because if you want to buy BNB and stake it in the BNB pool, even though you earn more rewards, the BNB price after launch pool might drop, and so there is an impermanent loss risk associated. And the amount of SAGA tokens you make might not be enough to cover the losses. Alright, now that we got it out of the way, let's talk about the price prediction for SAGA. We have a pretty deep research about SAGA on our Binance Square and Twitter, so make sure to go ahead and check it out. But here are some of the important points. The total supply is 1 billion, but initially there's only 9% of the total supply in circulation. Plus, the airdrop tokens or emissions is like 1% unlock every month, and there's no big unlock for like an entire year. This means that there's no big selling pressure after listing. So we expect that the initial price of SAGA should be around $4.5 to about $6, equal to the market cap of $400 to $600 million. This will be followed, however, by a small dump, but immediately pump back up after a few days to 1 billion or even more than $1 billion in market cap. Depends on the market situation we got. I think that the SAGA chart might resemble the ENA or Ethena chart in the way that ENA also doesn't have any big unlock for like a year, and the circulating supply is also quite small. So what do we do? Well, personally, what I'm doing is I'm setting buy orders within the range of $4 to about $5.5 because it seems reasonable. I don't think that the price of SAGA will drop lower than 4, right? I think it's going to drop just a little bit, a few percentages, and then it's going to pump back up like ENA. So I don't want to set my limit orders too low because I might miss it. And of course, I will make sure to DCA and then wait for good entries. If it already pumps up, I'm going to wait for corrections and then I'm going to get in. Again, depends on the market situations that we've got. And if I don't have time to monitor the market and it pumps up already, then I might just skip it altogether because it's better to just skip it rather than buy it at the top and then sit there. It's very cold. None of these can be taken as financial advice. You are responsible for your own investment decisions. But thank you so much for watching my videos to the end. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about SAGA Price after listing down in the comments, okay? Check out our articles, our posts, and check out Binance. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.